Hey guys, stick with me. This video is all about the biggest mistake that preppers make. Stay with me and I'm going to tell you the biggest mistake that I see preppers making that are going to get people killed. Hey guys, it's Jason with Kentucky Sustainable Living. I hope everybody's having a good day. This video is about the biggest mistake that I see a lot of preppers making. Do y'all know what that big mistake is? Some people are making it every day and choosing this. The biggest mistake that I see most preppers making is trying to go it alone, or the lone wolf mentality. That's a huge mistake. The best way to do your prepping and your preparedness is to build community. I've got some notes on this. We'll go over it. It's going to be a quick video, a few minutes. But the biggest mistake I see is people trying to go it alone, a lone wolf mentality. Lots of preppers are trying to do that. That's the worst mistake that you can make, in my personal opinion. They've got this mentality of, I'm going to buy all this stuff and just accumulate all this stuff, and then when the shit hits the fan, I'm going to grab all my stuff and stay here at the house and not let anybody in, not talk to anybody, anything like that. There's a lot of downside to that. Or they're like, me and my family are going to grab our bug out bags and we're going to head to the woods and stay away from people and stuff like that. That's just not going to work. There's just so much that can go wrong with that. I mean, you've got a lone wolf mentality. It's you and your wife and your two kids tending your small homestead that you've got. What if somebody breaks their leg? If I broke my leg, then it's going to fall on everybody else. Or if I get sick, the few other people in my family are going to have to take care of everything. There's just no good way to do it by yourself with just a few people. You've got to build community. What everybody needs to start doing, the solution to that, is to build community. Go with your community. Start building your community. We're building community here in Kentucky. Statewide network of people. We've got friends that I can call on to do stuff. We've got friends, if the grid goes down and the shit does hit the fan, we've got people that we can rely on, and building that trust with everybody. We do training events. We do stuff like that. That's what everybody should be doing. Build your community. If you want to call it a mag, a community, whatever you want to call it, start building that. That's what it's going to take to survive what's coming. I mean, you've got, start building it now. I've got some pros to building a community. You've got one of the pros on building your community. You've got more people for security. You can't pull security 24/7. You're going to have to sleep sometimes. So that's when the extra bodies come in to help you do all this stuff. You've got more hands to do the work. We're not going to have probably if an EMP happens, we're not going to have all the modern conveniences. It's going to be back to hand labor on a lot of stuff. So the more people you have in your community, they're going to help you out, the more actual physical hands you've got to help you do stuff. You've got larger access to trade and barter stuff. The more people you know that you trust, that's the more stuff that you can trade with people and stuff like that. This is kind of twofold. More opportunities to train and learn with people. Plus, if you've got a bigger community, you've got more people that are specialized in certain aspects. You know, you might have doctors, stuff like that. So if you've got a medical emergency, you've got a doctor, a surgeon, a nurse that can help you with that emergency. One person can only do so much. I can't do surgery on myself. You know, God forbid something like that would happen. We've got medical personnel that can handle medical situations. Another great pro with this is you're building relationships. You're getting friends of like-minded thought. Building those relationships is awesome. Now it's awesome because you can do stuff. You can train with these people. They can teach you stuff. And you've got friends that can help you out with things on your homestead. We help people all the time on our homesteads. Some of the cons with this, one of the big cons, I know a lot of people are antisocial about their prepping and stuff like that. You've got to go out and meet people. That's one of the cons. I know a lot of people hate meeting people and talking to people, and they just want to stay at their place and do that. Another con, you open yourself up to people also. Yes, you're going to have to feel people out, kind of date them, sniff their butts, fall in love with each other, that kind of thing. But yes, you're going to have to open yourself up. Once you find that person and you've vetted them a little bit and think that you can trust them, then you need to open up to them and tell them what you're looking for, that kind of stuff, because they're probably looking for the same thing that you're looking for. One of the other cons, it takes time to build this. This is not just an overnight thing. All the pieces are not going to fall in together and you've got a community 2 days later. It takes time. We've been at this several years and we're still not exactly where we want to be. You're going to find people that you don't like. Honestly, I mean, with our group, we found people that don't really mesh with it. And we've let them know, hey, you really don't mesh with our group. Thanks. We appreciate it, but it's just not going to work out. Don't be afraid that if you find somebody, don't try to fit that person in if there's red flags that are going off. It's not going to wind up good in the end. And like I said, we've had some people like that. But I've always said this whole thing, building community, people are the best and the worst part about building a community. People are the best part because you get to fellowship with them, you get to build relationships, do stuff with them, but it's also you've got to deal with the problems that come along with people. That's the biggest mistake that people are going to make, is trying to do it alone. Guys, I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next video.